We hear, and I've heard this so many times over my time in Medicine Hat, that this is the forgotten corner. I get so upset when I hear that, but I often wonder too, maybe that might be partly our responsibility because, as you say, we haven't raised our profile as others have.
You're absolutely right, Conrad. I mean, when I go and I travel a fair bit for the city, I go to conferences across the country. People love us. They have such a positive view, and especially when I talk to them about the fact that, logistics strengths, the fact we have produce, we're number one producers of chickpeas and lentils, we got the biggest in greenhouse sector, we've got CFB Suffield, we've got a carbon capture hub, we've got Samus Solar happening now, we've got so many good things happening that people are surprised that why aren't you the next best thing? And that's the gap. And that's exactly the gap that I'm talking about, is that we have tremendous potential, but we have to do a better job of showcasing that potential and matching that with investment. And that's how we get economic development.
I'm wondering, when you were on the other side, when you were outside of the city of Medicine Hat, did you know much about the city of Medicine Hat? Did you have a perception of what was here? And how maybe has that changed now that you're on the inside?
Yes, so that's a very good question, because that's exactly my point, that I did not have a lot of good ideas and good knowledge about the region, So, for example, within the agricultural business, it was Lethbridge.
Yes.
Lethbridge has done a very good job of showcasing themselves, building those connections, and they're better known. So you gravitate towards that. So before I came to Medicine Hat, I did not know enough about Medicine Hat. In fact, I've spent a lot of time learning about our people, our assets, the things we've gotten going, and it's tremendous. So that's exactly what I'm talking about, raising our profile, telling people who we are. So if I can share with you one example, one of the first things we did when I joined the department is we conducted a tour, and we call it Opportunity. You probably
TOUR, yes, opportunity. Yeah.
It was a play on words, but the idea was tour. Come here and look at it, because that's when people are inundated with information these days. It's an explosion of electronic data, and that's a way different experience than coming here. I mean, this conversation, being on the porch, is very different from knowing about that there's a porch. So we got some 25 people from the industry. This was like Industrial Alberta Corporation, Prairies Can, Global Affairs Canada. These are the people who are doing the business. And we came and we showcased them what we had. We gave them a city tour. We had a presentation by the Premier, Daniel Smith, our MLA as well. We had a social function with them. We took them around to Methanex and to UVAD. And they were super impressed. I know people say good things, but you can see in their eyes, and they said, "Wow, look at what you've got going, and you're wonderful." In fact, one of the ladies said, "Hey, I'm looking for property here."
Oh, I know a realtor.
I want to live here.
Yeah.
So you create that kind of impact once you get the people here, and then, as you know, we have to build on it. One event and one tour is not enough. You have to reinforce that.
You got to keep knocking on the door, planting seeds.
Right.
Have any of those seeds taken root yet?
Well, we've got lots of projects on the go. And some of them, of course, as you know, are protected by
confidentiality. Yeah, you can't spill the beans here.
But we have lots and lots of interest in our region. There's lots of people we're talking to. Investment attraction is not a quick process. As I said, people don't build factories for 1 year or 5 years. There's long-term investment, and that takes time. It's a long game. It's a team game. So we're having those conversations. We're working very hard for getting industry in. It just takes time, and we're working on it.